Yay, you guys. Super excited to have you talk to Brenda with I love your, gosh, are you wearing branded scrubs? What are those?
Girl,
it's a t-shirt.
come on now.
Past
tense massage.
I love it. I love it. So good. All right. So Brenda, why don't you just introduce yourself, give us the basics of where you live and how many years you've been a massage therapist and what your niche is.
Sure. So, hey guys, I'm Brenda Samuel. I'm a licensed massage therapist and a spa owner of Past Tense Massage. I'm located in Dallas, Texas, and my niche is relaxation and pain relief for women.
Yay. Now remind me, did we know that coming into the program? Did we tweak that slightly? I liked your name. I liked Past Tense.
We did not know that. Before the program, my niche was everybody.
Which is not a niche.
Exactly.
Mistake number one, trying to get anyone and everyone with a pulse on your massage table.
I was like, everyone come to me. Exactly.
Right, totally. Okay, good. Well, glad we got that dialed in. Okay, and then let's see. So you did my 8-week program about a year ago, right?
A year ago on the 18th of this month. So a year and a few days.
I love it. All right. Well, tell us what happened. Like what was the biggest, let's just go to the results first and then we'll reverse engineer it. Okay. So what was the biggest thing that you accomplished in 8 weeks that you weren't able to do on your own?
The biggest thing I accomplished in 8 weeks was I had a full-on strategy on how to leave my corporate job, my full-time 9-to-5, and to get out of my own head.
Yeah. Okay. Get out. So do you think people are in their heads a lot and that's what prevents them from moving forward?
Oh my gosh, yes. Especially if you're one of us, a creative massage therapist. Yes.
Right. We just want to help people. We just want to love on people. We don't want to do the business and money things. Right. Yeah. So what was, and I remember you specifically said that on your application, you're like, I want to quit my job. Why were you so compelled to get out of your 9-to-5 job?
I was unhappy. And for me, that money is not going to fix that. The money wasn't there anyway. I wasn't there for the money anyway, obviously.
If I'm not going to be making money for somebody else and unhappy, I may as well make money for myself, and that would make me at least happier.
How about I fill my own pockets and have a smile on my face?
I love it. I love your honesty. You're like, the money wasn't there anyway, so may as well.
Yeah, I was very unhappy. Just not miserable, but it was just like, okay, let's talk ourselves into walking in the building. I knew that wasn't right.
Yeah, like give yourself a pep talk to get out of the car.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hated those days. I remember actually working at a spa once, and it was after I'd had my second child, and I was just kind of thinking I'd do some massage on the side, and I remember them like talking about in this staff meeting, like, are you committed to the success of this spa? And I was like, no. I think I'm gonna go open my own business.
I gotta get the hell out of here. I'm not.
I know. I was like, oh, I should just write a book on what I wish spa employers knew.
Yeah, absolutely. So, they don't get it. Absolutely.
So what were some of the beliefs that were holding you back now that you know? Like what were, just walk us through some of those mindset shifts? Because for you said that was really the biggest piece for you. So
that was it for me. Yeah. Okay. So I had the fear of just, can I really do this? Like, is this possible? Like me on a spa, me have my own clients, me, making $100,000 a year. Like, can I really do that? And it was just me like, I don't know, girl, can you do it? Just the hesitation and the doubt was really killing me, even though I really wanted it.
Yeah. And is that what had been stopping you for like the whole time? Was just not believing you could do it or not knowing how to do it?
And not having a plan, not really having a plan, like, okay, I want it and it's what my heart desires, but I'm not just gonna jump off of the bridge without like a strategy on how to live, right? How to make it. And so it was really just that dream and just wanting it and it always being in the back of my mind, but having absolutely no clue how it was really gonna happen.
Yeah. When you said that, I had this image of like a person saying, I really want to go skydiving.
Yeah.
But I think I'll just do it by myself. I think I'll just figure it out. I think I'll just, I'm sure I could just get a plane and have a guy take me up there. But I mean, that's like foolish, right? Let's see. What's
Yeah.
in this plane? Do we have all the right equipment? I think I'll just try
After
on
we're in
this.
the air.
I think I'll just try it on and see if it, and then I'll just huck myself out and just hope the parachute opens.
Absolutely. And I don't live on hope. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, it's nice, but it's not realistic. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
hope is hope. It's just not a strategy.
exactly.
And if
And
you're
I got
about to
two
jump out of an
kids.
airplane, you really want a strategy for how to do it right. All the things, right?
Well, I
Also,
mean,
what
it has
happens
to
if it goes
work.
wrong? Yeah.
It has to work. If I'm going to do this, I need to know that it's going to work.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Would you jump out of the plane with a flight instructor that been like, by the way, I've never done this before.
I'm
By the
highly
way,
going
I've
to.
never jumped out of a plane with somebody. So I hope this works for you. I hope we make it safely to the ground. This is like what so many massage therapists are seriously doing. I
Yeah.
see that, I say that jokingly, but also I know, like, truly with all the compassion in the world.
Yeah,
That's why I do what
seriously.
I do, is because I see so many of them like about to huck themselves out of a metaphorical plane. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're going to
Absolutely.
splat. What are you doing? Right. So, okay, good. So then let's see, how did you find me again? Somebody mentioned,
So
here, so,
LMT friend of mine was actually in the art of building, and
mm,
I kind of saw a comment that she posted, and you know how things just kind of pop up in your timeline, even though you're not really a
yeah,
part of it. And so I'm like,
yeah,
what's that? And so I went in, kind of started checking things out, and I inboxed her like, hey, what's the deal with this Rebecca lady? Like, what's her, what's the situation? She's like,
yeah,
yeah, I'm in the group. I've been in the group for a while. She gives a lot of great tips and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I'll check it out because
mm,
obviously my mind was already in that place of trying to find a way out. And so
yeah,
I started checking things out and I'm like, well, she's on to something. She's got some information. And so I stalked and I was in the background just watching and just peeping things out and seeing what you're talking about and watching lives and recording lives. And then I guess I got an email from you and it said something like, basically like, what the hell are you waiting for? And it was like,
yeah.
you're miserable and this is happening and you can't pay your bills and you're struggling and blah, blah. I'm like, ooh, she's hitting every pain point. I'm like,
I
really?
got you.
Okay.
I know what it's like. I've been there.
I'm like, really? Okay. Is that what we're doing? So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, let me just get in here and see what's like really, really going on with her, like legit in the program. And
Yeah.
I signed up in November.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a good
Hmm.
moment. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
So what was the biggest, you said the biggest change. So tell us just what happened in your practice and your life just during the 8-week program.
Um, well, I got consistently busy. So where what I mean is people were calling me like every day, every other
Mm,
day,
mm,
and I started to realize that there were exact ways to get in front of people, to market
mm.
myself, to not only get them as a client, but to get their clients as a client.
Yeah.
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 And you think that's
Yeah.
not going to work. No one's going to give you their clients. Oh, yeah, they are with a smile on their
When you
face.
do it right.
When you do it the Rebecca
You
way.
don't just like, hi, do you want to refer some of
Yeah.
your people to me? No,
And they're
doesn't work that way.
like,
Right.
but yeah, they do.
Yeah. You had some real good success with that. Was that what
I
allowed you to
did.
to really go in full to your own business? Like knowing that, like, wait, I know how to get clients now. Maybe I could do this. I'm sure that encouraged you a lot,
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. 100%. Yes. I mean, because that's the whole point, right? You have to have clients.
You have to know how to get clients.
You have to
Don't
know how
you?
to keep your clients and continue to get more clients on a weekly basis.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Like it or not, everybody, you're all in sales. You're
Yeah.
all in sales, okay? You're
Oh
in the
my
business
God.
of sales, and most massage therapists do not like that. They think
Mhm.
sales that's like a swear word, or it's evil, or that stuff. And the way
It's
we talk
scary
about
to
it's really
most of
not.
us. It's
Yeah, it
scary
is
to
scary.
most of us
It's
because
totally scary to put
initially
yourself
when
out there.
yeah, initially when I went into it, I'm like, wait a minute, she wants me to market? I'm like, oh, what?
I
No.
can't just pay somebody $80 a month to do that
Yeah,
on a social media platform.
exactly, exactly. But that wouldn't have set the tone for my brand
Yeah.
and the way I wanted things to go just by telling someone and having them do it for me. So I have a very personal connection with my client.
Yeah. And that's important, especially for your
For me,
niche,
it is.
working with women and pain relief, and yeah.
For me, it is.
You said the biggest change during the program was your mindset. And you said, I would have to say that's what I realized I needed more than anything else. And that
Yeah.
that mess was stopping you from getting to the next step and you had no idea. So share like, what were some of the things that you discovered for yourself about what specifically was holding you back in the fear and money department and just all of that stuff? What was it? What was
Okay.
the mess like? And let us into your previously messy head, just so that we know what that was like for you.
Drama,
Yeah.
fighting, chaos,
Mm,
ridicule, humiliation, shame, like all of that. Like all of these things started to come up. And honestly, some of it had absolutely nothing to do with massage, but it does directly connect to it, right? So
mm,
for me, it was like, for instance, the money mindset situation. I literally thought that, you know, charging what I wanted to make was going to push people away and actually make maybe I wouldn't get as many clients, or people would decide they wouldn't want to come to me because my prices were maybe higher than someone that wasn't too far from me. But
mm.
actually, no, that wasn't the case. And I was killing myself, like low, ridiculous prices, like insane, right?
What were you
Thinking,
charging, by
ooh,
the way? It's okay. We love you.
I was charging like $40.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
yeah, but this was before, because you have to remember, I had a little location before I
Mhm.
got into the program, but I was drowning.
Yeah.
I was drowning big time. And it was like one of those situations where I think it's over. You know what I mean? I think I'm just going to have
Yeah.
to focus on this corporate situation and not continue to do this part time and do the corporate job, because that's what I was doing. But
Yeah.
it wasn't adding up. You know what I mean? And so it's
Yeah.
like I'm paying my rent, but I'm struggling to pay this rent, you know?
Yeah.
And so it wasn't making sense until I got into
Yeah.
the program. It wasn't making sense to keep the office, to keep the side hustle and make it an actual business and not
Mm,
just a hobby. If I'm struggling
mm.
to pay my rent, it's not a business. It was
Yeah.
a
No,
hobby. It's
that's
just
an
something I
expensive
was doing
hobby.
on the side. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
else? You said a lot of drama, shame, fear, but
Yeah.
what
You
specifically?
know,
What were you afraid of?
I'm 37 years old, and I've been to fashion school and tax school and this school and that school, and never just really finding my place and not
Mm,
finding, okay, this is exactly what I should be doing. And finally things have made sense. You know what I mean? I spent a lot of
yeah.
money trying to figure it out. And
Yeah.
so I felt a little shame behind that and a little humiliation that at 37, I'm a massage therapist and I'm still trying to figure it out. Well, I was 36 at the time.
Yeah.
And so it was just, yeah, I had a little shame going on. Two
Yeah.
kids, wanting to find a way to really make it and still do what I love, and trying to like understand why the hell it hasn't worked in all this time. You know,
Yeah.
those things hinder you, and they put doubt in your head and they hold you back. And that's what was happening.
Yeah.
That is what
And
was
we worked through
happening
all
for
that. And you
sure.
raised your rates. What are you charging now?
Ooh, so my lowest rate for $60 Swedish, it's $80.
So you more than doubled your rates. Thank
Yeah.
heavens.
Yeah, and I always get a tip, and I always sell a product. You hear me?
Yeah, there you go. That's great. That's great. But while really serving your clients to what they need,
Yeah, but you know what's
So
so funny? What's so funny? If I try and give like someone, oh, you've been coming to me for a year. Did you get that spa gift card I sent you? They're like, yeah, it's fine. I don't need it. What's the rate? Like, you don't even want the discount.
right, right.
You don't even want
Yeah,
the discount. I'm healing
no,
and I'm helping, and people appreciate it and they value what I do. You know?
yeah. That's how it's supposed to be,
Yeah, and it feels
isn't
so
it? I mean, isn't that what
good.
everybody wants,
That's the
right?
whole point, and it feels so good. It feels really,
Mm,
really good. Yeah.
yeah. You turned all that around in a really, really short period of time. So let's talk about just where are you today as compared to where you were before? What were your goals?
Um,
What just then versus now?
My goals then actually changed because again, I was starting the program and I still had that mindset, well, maybe I can, try and pull out this much versus now. Okay, so in the program, I think my goal was to make like maybe like $600 or so a week and working on
Mm.
like 25 people and just really killing myself, right? So
Yeah.
now my goal is like to make about like 1,200 a week and only
Uh-huh.
work on like 12 people.
And you're doing that,
I'm
right?
killing
You're
it,
doing
girl.
that. You're
I'm
killing it,
killing
girl.
it. I'm
Yeah. And you
killing it.
quit your job. Yeah. You quit your spa
Oh
job.
yeah, I quit
Yeah.
my job. So my person, like my right hand man besides you, is
Mhm.
Crystal. And
Mhm.
so me and her put together a really awesome plan. Something that I really wanted to do was to quit my 9 to 5
Mm.
by my 37th birthday, which was in May.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, the program is in, we're doing this in November. Let's get it started. And I really think I officially started in like the mindset of, well, we'll see what happens. I'm going to say this is going to be the plan. Exactly. Exactly. I was like, yeah, Crystal, I'm going to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with
Yeah.
my
Like,
thing, I'm like, we got this, girl.
I hope.
So like, yeah, yeah. And the further I got along in the program and the more I worked on things and the more I continued to implement the strategies, I really
Yeah.
saw like, not only is this something that I want to happen, like this is actually going to happen. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm actually going to quit this job by my birthday. And like the week of, I was like shaking all week, like, oh, SHIT, like, I'm going to do it. Here it comes. Like, oh, and I was like messaging Crystal, like, okay, girl, like, here it comes, And so it wasn't like I was scared, like, oh crap, I'm going to do it. It was just like,
It's a big change.
yeah,
Totally.
exactly. Yeah. And so I'm just so hyped even talking about it right now because I still
I can
can't believe that
tell.
I did. I still can't believe that I did it, but I did. So that was the most important thing for me because I knew that it was actually a security blanket for me too. The job
Mm.
was really just something that was there that I knew for a fact, well, I know I'm going to make this money from them. And so if this doesn't work, I'll still have that. And it's like, no, you're not
Yeah.
happy there. They don't value you and your amazing work. And like, no, just go kick butt
Yeah.
and go after it. Get after it, girl.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
did.
It turns out who wasn't valuing you? Them
Me.
or you?
Me.
Right? When you
It
stay in a
was so
situation that doesn't
me.
serve you, and that's
Yeah.
not an expression of who you are, you're doing that to you. Right.
Yeah. It actually
So
carried
you
on into
said,
my personal life too. Okay.
say more, say more. What?
Well,
My ears
that has
perked up.
actually carried on into my personal life too, with like the people in my life. I've let a few
Yeah.
people go just because I've had that shift, and realized like, wow, you don't serve any positive purpose in my life. And so I
Mm.
can't be a part of it, unfortunately,
Yeah.
especially for them.
Yeah, and they're missing out, right? But you have to have
Yeah.
that, you have to have that that love for yourself and be
Hmm.
standing up for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah,
It does have a ripple effect.
it
Um,
does.
it's not just a business program, guys. Buckle
And
up,
you don't even
right?
see it coming. Things just start to
No.
happen, and you're like, you look back, you're like, wow,
Yeah.
a lot has changed.
And I want to say it's not really a secret to the success that I have with my students because once you point it out, it's kind of obvious that who we're working with is Brenda, not past tense massage studio. Like Brenda's a person and her business is going to be limited or expanded by her ideas, her beliefs, her attitudes, her philosophies. And often we have things going on in our head that are in conflict with what our desires are. And when you
Absolutely.
get that aligned, then stuff starts to move. It is inspiring.
Absolutely.
Angela just posted, it's inspiring. It totally is.
It
And
totally
that's
is,
why we
Angela.
share this, you guys, is because I want you to see that this is possible for you. Because I know there are a lot of
Yeah.
people watching that are stuck in jobs they don't love, or they're afraid to go for it. They realize they don't have a strategy. They don't know where to look. They don't know how to do it. And so
Yeah.
good. So let's see. You said you plan to quit your 9 to 5 in 6 months. You did it. You plan to make over 3,800 a month before your 1 year mark. I do. I bring in at least 900 to 1,200 per week only seeing 12 to 14 clients.
I mean, I could obviously see more clients, but
Yeah.
I have the freedom of being with my kids whenever I want. I can take my son to school every morning if I feel the need, where I could not do that at my other job. And it was like, that was super annoying. I was like, whatever. I can go where I want, do what I want, when I want. If I decide to open up my books more for more clients, then I can do that. And I can just make a little more money if that's what I choose to do.
How does that feel to you? What do you call that?
Kind of, I don't want to say unbelievable because I'm living it, but you know, back when, like, come on. And I'm pushing for that 6 figures, you know, that is the ultimate goal. And I actually see, I see it, like it's there.
Yeah, it's attainable. It's not like a fantasy.
No, and it was. It was.
You have the power. You have your hands on the steering wheel instead of being dragged behind the car, you know?
I wish you were here so I could just hug you. Because now you're
I
having
hope
me
that
go
you come to our next
and thinking about all the things I've done over this year. And I'm like, I will just hug her neck right now. She was thank you very much.
You're so welcome. It's my pleasure, truly. I hope you come to one of our live events. And then you and I should also talk about the 12-month mastermind that we just started. So you want to get to 6 figures, that's probably a ticket, girl. You know, we are shaking things up in this industry, you guys. You know, out there in the world, massage therapists make $25,000 to $36,000 a year, including tips, you know, hustling their buns off. Around me, it's like 50, 80, 120, 150, whatever you want. We'll get you there. Okay. Because it's strategy. It's not just strategy, but like Brenda said so eloquently, it's that mindset stuff. I mean, if we didn't deal with the fears in here, what good is the strategy? Right?
Absolutely.
You know? Would you have gone for it if you were afraid? Would you have gone for it if you were feeling like an imposter and all of that stuff? You know, probably not.
No, I'd probably still be at that job, to be honest with you.
Don't even talk about that. Ew. I'm like, contract. I love what Mel Robbins says about making decisions is that when you think about it, do you contract or do you expand? And whenever you expand, that's the right decision. No matter what it is, that's the right decision.
I love that.
You know? I know. I love that too, right? Little plug for Mel Robbins' book, The 5-Second Rule. It's back there on my shelf somewhere. But
5-second rules. Okay.
Yeah. But to, you know, think about that. It's like when you think about working at a spa or you think about being in the same place you were a year ago. That's just like, especially when you know that you can just be this butterfly, you can fly. You don't have to stay on the ground as a cute fuzzy crawler. You were made to fly. And I'm so grateful that you took that risk. And thank you for trusting me because, you know, again, that's why I trusted you. It's scary. You. For those of you who are wondering, it's scary as shit to work with me, just so you know. Okay. But way less scary and way less risky than staying where you are and knowing that there's greatness within you that you don't know how to get out, you know. Way less scary. If I can help women through natural childbirth, which I did for years, I can certainly help you build a massage practice. Right? Awesome. Brenda, thank you so much. Any final words of inspiration or encouragement for our people here?
Well, yeah, sure. I guess anyone watching and you feel that you're stuck or you're not really feeling that you're living to your full potential and there's just something there that's just bugging you, just kind of take a step back and try and figure out exactly what it is that you really want. And more than likely, you're just not happy and you're not feeling inspired. And just give yourself love, give yourself the opportunity to get what you're needing. I was scared. I mean, so let's just keep it real. Okay. Some of you already know that Rebecca's program is, you know, it's a cute little penny.
It's a big investment.
But that's the thing that kept me from saying, okay, go for it. I was like, oh my God, is it going to be worth it? Oh, this is a lot of money. And just everything. So I get that, right? I get that. I actually had someone invest in me and they changed my life. So I have 2 kids. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I did not have the money, but I figured it out and I found a way. And
You did
Look,
that.
guys,
You
look at me
elevated
today.
yourself.
Look
Look
at
at
me
your
today.
beautiful space. Girl.
Okay. So just believe in yourself, you guys. I'm telling you, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. This little curly headed angel she's true. She's real. She's not yanking your chain. And
Mm,
I mean, and honestly, Rebecca, when I started working with you, then other things started to happen, right? Like things
yeah.
started to trickle down, and I met other people, and I was inspired by other people, and it just opened up this whole entire world for me. So
Yeah.
you were my start, girl.
I'm
Yeah.
so grateful. Truly,
Thank you very much.
I am so honored. I love it. I love it so much. Just to serve you and to see you thrive and to see you take those. I always know the people that put themselves in the program because it's scary,
Mm-hmm.
do whatever it takes to get in there.
Yeah.
That's those people, I mean, everybody gets amazing results because for so many people, it's that kind of investment. It's taking a risk on you. And we've got your back. Well, you don't know we've got your back until you
Yeah.
like get in the and you realize, holy crap, these
Exactly.
people actually totally know what
Yeah.
they're doing, But it's like,
Absolutely.
but just that for you to believe enough in you that you would take that risk and that you would take that step. And that's part of why you're successful is because you were sick and tired
Yeah.
of struggling. And
Yeah.
you said there has to be another way. And right now, this is what God put in front of me. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna go for it, But like that power, I get goosebumps, the power was you saying, I am committed to finding a way to make my dream real. I'm not going to struggle anymore at a job I don't love. I'm not
Mm.
going to dim my light. I'm not going to just keep pretending that things are going to change magically one day. Some bag of money is going to fall in my lap or some,
Yeah.
like that you decided if I want something to happen in my life, I have to make it happen and I have to
Yeah.
make that shift, So truly congratulations to you for
Thank
loving
you.
yourself enough and believing in your dream enough to take the hard, scary, challenging actions to actually bring it into reality,
You are. Yeah.
because
Yes.
most people don't have the courage to do that. It's really scary to put yourself
It
out there.
is.
It
It
is.
was.
It was. And then you build a muscle, you
Yeah.
know, and now
Yeah.
you're just this shining, beautiful goddess and you're like giving your gifts to the world. I bet your clients
Yeah.
just love you. How could they
They
not?
do. Oh my
Right?
gosh, they do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Girl, thank you so
Thank
much. I know
you.
you've got clients to get back to, so
Yes, I got a
we'll let you go.
12 p.m. All right.
Hugs to the kids.
Yes,
And
that's to
really please,
you.
we'll connect in our graduate group because we have some cool things that we're just rolling out, including live events twice a
Yeah.
year. So I'd love to feel your arms around my neck here in,
Yes.
May, or if not sooner, I'd love to see you at one of our events. So,
All right. Thanks so
all right,
much.
mama, go rock on.
Love you,
You're so welcome.
girl.
Thanks for your time.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Isn't she beautiful? I'm so proud. It just, like, I don't know. There's something magical for me, you guys, about seeing, when I do these, we do these 60-minute free calls. You guys, if you need help, just book a call with us. Okay. We're here to serve you. We're not to sell you a program. If the program's not a good fit for you, we won't offer it to you. I promise. Okay. We'll, send you in another direction that'll really, really support you. But when we do these 60-minute calls and people just really pour their hearts out to us and just tell us like what's not working and where it is that they want to go and what they want and why they want it. And the whole purpose of that call is for you to get clarity. Like so many people aren't getting their goals because they don't actually know what they want, or they know what they want, but they don't believe they can have it because they either have some, fear in the way, or they just literally don't have a step-by-step plan. They don't have a clear pathway. And I'm telling you, it's so much easier to do something when you are working with a person that's done it. Like think about the 4-minute mile, you guys. What's his name? Roger Bannister, I think is his name. It was impossible for a human to run a 4-minute mile until he did it. And then after he did it, a lot of people did it. And now it's like expected of high school track students to run a mile in under 4 minutes. And it's so much easier to get those kinds of extraordinary, impossible breakthrough results when you're working with a person and with a team of people that's what they do all day, So just know that we're here to support you in getting what you want, whether that's through the free resources that we offer here in this group, or for those of you that are really serious about your success and committed to ending the struggle now and working with a mentor who knows how to get you where you want to go, then those are the people that we would love. We'd love for you guys to book a call. Just go to rockyourmassagepractice.com, click on the work with me link, and it will take you to the schedule where you will book a time that works best for you. And then make sure you do, once you're finished with that, it'll take you to a page to complete your application form, just so that you get the most out of our time together on the call. Okay. So super excited to speak with you guys and to serve you. And I hope that you get a lot of value out of listening to these stories, because when I was a massage therapist in solo practice 25 years ago, before the internet, it was a really lonely place. And even after the internet, it was a really lonely place, because I really didn't see very many successful massage therapists. So one of the reasons why we do these interviews, you guys, is so that you can see that success is possible. Can you build a 6-figure practice? Yes. Can you do that in less than 2 years? Yes. Considering it takes more than on average 3 to 5 years to build any kind of practice, that we get massage therapists profitable 6 months, 12 months out the gate is pretty phenomenal. But you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be committed. You have to be coachable. You don't have to know what kind of business you want to build. I mean, Brenda didn't know what her niche was. Often we take whatever brand you've built and we start all over from scratch, because we want to do everything strategically. So just know that that's available to you. All kinds of resources right here that are free for you in this Facebook group. But for those of you that are really interested in investing in yourself to stack the odds in your favor to succeed, then go ahead and schedule a call with me or Amy. You'll talk to me or Coach Amy. Please know, you guys, my focus is on serving my students. I can't possibly handle the demand for all of the free calls that we do. So Coach Amy is trained to really serve you to your truth on those calls and really look with you to see if working with us would be a good fit or not. And if not, it's okay. We still got you in this group and can really do a lot of great things for you. Just so many people have written to me and messaged me saying, I've just gotten so much just out of your free group. Can't even imagine what it would be like to work with you. So just know that I love you. We're here to serve you. You guys deserve to shine. You deserve to rock. You deserve to thrive. You deserve to have the best life possible. And it's my pleasure to support you in whatever way I can to bring that to you. Okay, you guys, have a great day, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.